Freeport friends. Welcome back and thanks for tuning in as always. Today's episode is an extra special one. We're featuring our very own hometown celebrity, Jody Hartman, the creative force and human behind the wildly popular, massively successful, and endlessly charming social media sensation, Dog Named Stella. If you love feel-good stories, viral moments, or just a great behind-the-scenes peek at how a local guy built a national brand, then this is an episode you don't want to miss. So let's get into it. To say that Jody Hartman, Freeport local, husband, dad of three, content creator, and powerhouse pet influencer comes from a long line of animal lovers and advocates is an understatement. His passion for pets isn't just a hobby, it's part of his heritage. Caring for animals runs deep in his family roots, and it shows in everything he creates. Jody's mom, Nan Hauser, is a globally recognized marine biologist and renowned whale conservationist, most notably known for her groundbreaking research on humpback whales in the Cook Islands in the South Pacific. As the president and director of the Center for Cetacean Research and Conservation for the better part of 30 years, she's established a prominent whale sanctuary to protect the migratory needs of these gentle giants. In 2017, while in the water making a whale documentary film and conducting field research, a tiger shark appeared nearby, threatening Nan's safety. And in an extraordinary moment, a humpback whale positioned itself between her and the shark, shielding her from a potential attack. Nan has long claimed that this is one of the many examples she's witnessed of whales' intelligence, empathy, and protective instincts. Through her rigorous research and relentless dedication to conservation, Nan continues to inspire scientists and wildlife lovers around the world. And me too. Now, Jody's mom isn't the only nature lover. Although he passed away 3 years ago, Jody's father, Daniel Woody Hartman, left an extraordinary legacy. A highly educated man with a doctorate in evolutionary biology from Cornell University, Woody was also a lifelong birder with a deep passion for the natural world. Blending his scientific research with his love for wildlife, he became the first scientist to conduct comprehensive behavioral studies on the Florida manatees, and his photographs became the foundation for long-term manatee conservation. Woody also served as an advisor for the acclaimed documentary The Forgotten Mermaids, produced by renowned French oceanographer, filmmaker, and environmentalist Jacques Cousteau. Woody's groundbreaking work and relentless advocacy were instrumental in securing federal protections for the manatees and helping to place it on the endangered species list. So given this extraordinary family legacy, it makes perfect sense that Nan and Woody's only son would go on to film animals himself, just with a fresh modern twist. As a kid, Jody was endlessly fascinated by filming. Inspired by his mom's research, he spent hours with old handycams, even experimenting with some early underwater videography while she studied whales and dolphins. And it was during these early formative years, splitting his time between Brunswick, Maine, the Bahamas, and Rarotonga, that Jody also fell in love with video editing, discovering the creativity and power of storytelling by bringing raw footage to life. So after graduating from Champlain College in Vermont, Jody landed his first marketing job with the New England Patriots franchise. And while it wasn't a videography role, he stayed for 4 years, gaining invaluable experience in branding and professional communications. From there, he and his wife, Julie, a registered nurse, returned to Maine, where he worked for a local Brunswick company, focusing primarily on branding and promotional marketing. Then, around 2016, Jody filmed their family dog Stella, a lovable yellow lab, doing a silly trick he calls dog braking, dragging her hind legs to slow down when coming to a full stop. He posted the video on familiar social media platforms thinking, why not? The video might be funny for family and friends, and who knows, maybe others will see it. And at first, not much happened. Now, it's worth noting, as a professional videographer, Jody isn't interested in the usual run-of-the-mill pet videos. Instead, he focuses on giving Stella's antics an edgy, cinematic spin, crafting visually engaging montages and pairing them with music that perfectly complements the mood, whether funny, quirky, or playful. Personally, I love the reggae montages. So he posted the dog breaking video on Reddit back when it was free and open to link sharing, and he went to get a haircut. Yep. Back when Jody had more hair too. And when he stepped out of the barber shop, his phone was blowing up with notifications, calls, and texts. And within a few days, his video had racked up over 7 million views and national media attention. And so it began. Before the week was over, Jody had transformed one friendly viral clip into a genuine opportunity. Now, once a video reaches a certain level of virality, media companies start paying attention, and that's exactly what happened for Jody. Suddenly, he was hearing from multiple outlets interested in licensing his footage of his dog, which got him thinking, what other quirky little personality traits does Stella have? Now, I don't know about you listeners, but for me, Dog Named Stella is practically synonymous with leaf pile jumping. So one day in 2017, while Jody was raking some leaves in his yard, as so many of us here in New England do, he noticed Stella jumping into the piles he just made, but not just any old jumping, I mean straight in, head first. Over the years, he's now captured dozens of these extraordinary leaf jumping moments, from sprinting out of Julie's car in a Superman style leap into a massive leaf pile, personal favorite of mine, to racing down the stairs and straight out the front door into a freshly raked mountain of leaves, to fully hiding in a leaf pile with human friends with only their faces peeking out. And another favorite, to the don't be suspicious viral moment from another popular clip. She literally becomes Super Stella and, let's be real, needs a cape. And now her sister Mabel joins in on the fun, bringing a whole new double trouble kind of energy to the adventures. But just because it happens once or twice doesn't mean it just magically happens again. Today, Jody works incredibly hard. When people, especially young creators growing up surrounded by constant video clips, instant fame, and viral success stories, ask for his advice, well, he's brutally honest. It's not easy. Skill, effort, dedication, and hard work still matter and are at the heart of lasting success. And hustle. Jody admits that looking back, he might have left his day job a little earlier than he should have, but ultimately the leap paid off. Yes, pun intended. Over time, he pivoted from relying on viral videos only to building brand collaborations and long-term partnerships, which are the real backbone of sustainable career in content creation. And it's working. But Jody will tell you that for him, it all comes back to his passion for videography and video editing. When brand partners pitch a product and suggest a particular look or theme, he doesn't just place Stella and Mabel next to a bag of dog food. Instead, he produces hours of footage, capturing his dogs in action so he can seamlessly distill it into a 30-second clip that fits the brand. And while he respects the suggested brand themes, he always keeps his unique spin intact through content, music, and editing, ensuring every video reflects his creative vision. But the demands of real life are real for Jody too. Like so many of us, there just never seems to be enough time in the day. And as a busy dad of 3, a devoted husband, the sole provider for his family, and the driving force behind a popular, successful brand, he's essentially a one-man company. And the pressure to succeed is intense, with very real industry burnout. Finding that work-life balance is a constant challenge, just like it is for so many of us. I recently came across a phrase that perfectly captures this technology-driven life, the infinite workday. While technology has provided us with so much in the last 20 years, it has its pros and cons, and turning off work, especially when it revolves around fur family members who help support your human family, it can be particularly tough. So to manage this, Jody has to set some boundaries for himself. While he strives to keep his content authentic and avoids contrived scenarios for the dogs, he does need to plan shoots, and he knows he can't film his dogs 24/7. So typically, no more work on the weekends for Jody. No more late night editing marathons, and making quality family time is his priority. So the work takes work. And while his most recent success at achieving 1 million followers is pretty sweet, Jody would be the first to say that the community Dog Named Stella has created through trust, authenticity, and finding pure joy through his lovable dogs in an ever-challenging world, well, that's truly priceless. So if you haven't already, go follow Dog Named Stella for fun-filled, heartwarming videos from a genuinely cool, down-to-earth Freeport local. Thanks, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this feature on Jody Hartman and Dog Named Stella, our local Freeport celebrities. And of course, for more information about Freeport Local, you can email freeportlocal@gmail.com or follow our social at Freeport Local on Instagram. If you like the show, as always, please give us a rating and a 5-star review as it helps us get discovered. And don't forget to check out my other show, Pod Talk, Podtok, for a fresh, fun podcast that recommends other podcasts that I love in a unique and special way. And of course, as always, please be sure to share this show with friends, family, coworkers, visitors, and anyone who loves a great podcast series. Thanks so much, you guys, for listening. I hope you learned something about Jody and Dog Named Stella, as I certainly did. And I also hope you have a great day. Come back soon. Take care.